So morning roll call, as I mentioned on the previous episode, was not friendly to those who arrived late for it. What transpired after finding yourself late definitely inspired you to wake up early before normal time the next day and be ready. So now, how about we talk about the evening roll call? It's different from the morning roll call. My name is Charlotte Thompson, umkhwenyana wenye muhle njalo qili uyeza umakoti. Evening roll call was chilled. Evening roll call was chilled. You could not be late for that one. It was just a few minutes after supper, just before the evening prep, or what you would call studies, depending on who you are and where you are. Now let's pause a bit and let me explain a few things that I probably skipped or cared to mention in the previous episode. As a second year at main house, it was your responsibility to have at least, listen to this, it was your responsibility to have a list always in your pocket. This was a list of all the names of the people eligible for roll call. And in our case, we never called each other on a first name basis. It was always with the same name. Now you can call me Thompson, but back then I was called with a different name. You can go do your research. If you know me from way back, you already know what it is. All right? So if somebody is to meet me or a junior was to meet me anywhere around the school premises, they would greet me using my surname. As an example, good morning or good evening or good afternoon, C. Thompson. That time was a different name. Don't worry about the same name. We'll talk about that one later on. Don't worry. Now the names had to be listed alphabetically. They had to be listed alphabetically for each form or grade, depending on where you are or who you are again. So second years had their own list, third years as well, fourth years. You get the picture. You do get the picture now, right? So now the compiler of that list was the second year. He would then hand over the list to the prefect on duty, who in turn calls all the surnames on the list as part of roll call. So now imagine a scenario when you miss out on somebody's name. I'm just saying you are a second year and then on your list somebody's name is missing. Can you hear that laugh? It's just proof that you're fucked. It is just proof that you are fucked. Right. Let's get back to the evening roll call. Now that you've got the backstory of all this roll call thing and list and whatever. So now evening roll call was a bit tense, right? Even though in most cases we were all in time for it. I think it was rare to find somebody late for evening roll call because there was no pressure, you know. Other than roll call is wake up, prepare, bath and stuff. So evening roll call was a bit tense in most cases, but then we were all in time for it in most cases. Right. I mean, It was a playground for seniors just to fuck around. It was just a time for seniors to fuck around. Because you could get your ass whooped there for anything. So because of that, one would be mentally prepared in expectation of anything. Anything was possible with evening Rocco. Ha! Let me tell you about this guy. So I remember there was a guy called Bosco. I'm gonna call him Bosco. Those who know Bosco. Guy was a 60er, 206, 207. He was a cop as well. Played basketball. I think he was captain. I think he also made Zim basketball because he used to wear like a white jersey or something. Just so he's got honors in basketball, right? So Bosco now, Bosco, guy was huge. He was tall. He was not rugby huge, but he was huge and tall, basketball tall. I do recall him plenty of times. I mean, like plenty of times, just fucking up the 40s. Guy would just walk up and fuck up the 40s during Rocco. I mean, as secondaries, we wouldn't know why, but definitely he had his own reasons. Maybe they would have done something we're not aware of, and then he would just go there just fucking up 40s, right? But what I actually observed is that guy just enjoyed fucking them up. Because they were also a bit huge. So he was just there to show them, yeah, a bit huge, but I'm still the motherfucker who runs the place here. So he would just fuck them up during even Rocco. The 40s are gonna listen to this. They know themselves. They know themselves. They know themselves. From that particular school, I'm going to mention the school in time. Don't worry. Don't worry. But now here's the tricky part that I need to tell you about, right? If you're caught looking at the 40s getting fucked up as a second year, then you simply applying for your ass getting whooped by the same 40s later on. So the 40s are getting fucked up, and then when you look and they catch you looking, that means you are getting your ass whooped later on by these same 40s, right? Yeah, I wanna all their anger. Hey, it's gonna be on you, my man. You're gonna get whooped. Why were you looking at your seniors getting whooped by another senior? You should look down, motherfucker. That was it. You just knew. So for one to be safe, whilst that is happening, you just had to look down to save your ass. Just look down. When they're getting fucked up, they just look down. Don't look at them. You can feel the sound of the claps or whatever, but then just look down. Do not look at them. Your eyes must be looking down. Down, down, down. So what happened during roll call on any particular evening could lead to more events afterwards that were probably not in your favor, especially as a junior, right? It didn't matter if you were on your best behavior. Evening roll call was just hilarious, eventful, and anything could happen. Hope I did justice on the evening roll call. Till we meet again, do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And let's grow the channel together. Ciao. See you on the next one.